Ever wondered which homemade shotgun shells pack the biggest punch? Today, we're diving into the top 5 that cause unbelievable damage. We're talking serious stopping power, the kind that makes you glad you're behind the trigger and not on the receiving end. Buckle up, because we're about to unleash some DIY fury. All right, folks, first up we got Flechette Shells. Now, these bad boys are loaded with these tiny dart-like projectiles called flechettes. Imagine a handful of nails, but sharper and designed to fly. That's what we're dealing with here. When you fire a flechette shell, it's like unleashing a swarm of angry bees. These flechettes spread out, covering a wider area than your typical buckshot. And let me tell you, they pack a serious punch. They're designed for penetration, folks, punching through barriers and targets like nobody's business. Think about it. You got multiple projectiles, all razor sharp and moving at high velocity. That's going to do some damage, whether you're talking self-defense or just plain old target practice. Now, I know what you're thinking, Matt, where do I get my hands on these flechette shells? Well, here's the thing. They ain't exactly easy to find at your local gun store. But fear not, my friends, because you can make them yourself. With a little ingenuity and some basic tools, you can craft your own flechette shells right at home. There are plenty of resources online, tutorials and forums where folks share their knowledge and designs. Just remember, safety first, folks. Always handle firearms and ammunition responsibly. Welcome back, folks. Now let's talk about another heavy hitter in the DIY shotgun shell world, steel slugs. We all know lead slugs pack a punch, but steel, well, steel takes it to a whole other level. We're talking increased mass and density here, which means more kinetic energy transferred upon impact. In simpler terms, these bad boys hit harder and penetrate deeper than your standard lead slugs. Imagine you're facing a tough target, something that would laugh at a regular lead slug. That's where steel slugs come in, punching through barriers, engine blocks, you name it. They're like the Mike Tyson of shotgun shells. Now, making your own steel slugs ain't as complicated as you might think. With a mold, some molten steel, and a healthy dose of caution, you can create your own armor-piercing rounds right in your workshop. Just remember, safety is paramount when you're dealing with molten metal. Always wear proper safety gear like gloves, goggles, and protective clothing. We don't want any backyard blacksmithing accidents, right? Steel slugs, folks, they're the real deal. Next up, we're going to delve into some even crazier DIY shotgun shells, so stay tuned. All right, folks, now we're getting into some truly wild territory Bolo rounds. These ain't your grandpa's shotgun shells. We're talking about projectiles connected by a freaking wire. Imagine two heavy balls linked by a sturdy cable, spinning through the air like a medieval weapon of mass destruction. That's what Bolo Rounds are all about. These things are designed to entangle and incapacitate. When they hit their target, those weighted balls keep spinning, wrapping around limbs, disrupting movement and causing serious damage. Now, making your own Bolo Rounds takes a bit more finesse than some of the other shells we've covered. You'll need to carefully mold the projectiles, attach the cables securely, and make sure everything's balanced for optimal flight. But let me tell you, the results are worth it. Bolo Rounds are a force to be reckoned with, adding a whole new dimension to your shotgun's arsenal. We'll be back in a flash with more insane DIY shotgun shells, so don't touch that dial. All right, folks, hold on to your hats because things are about to get explosive. Literally, we're talking about DIY exploding shotgun shells. These ain't your average bang-and-done shells. We're talking about rounds that deliver a secondary blast upon impact, turning your shotgun into a mini cannon of destruction. Imagine the look on your buddy's face when he sees a target not just get hit, but explode in a shower of sparks and debris. These shells are all about maximizing damage, taking down targets with a bang. Now, I ain't gonna lie, crafting exploding shells requires a good bit of know-how and a healthy respect for the power you're dealing with. You'll need to carefully pack explosive material into the shell, ensuring it's properly contained and detonates on impact. But let me tell you, the results are spectacular. You haven't truly experienced shotgun power until you've seen a target get obliterated by an exploding shell. Get ready, because our final DIY shotgun shell is the most visually stunning of them all. Don't miss it. All right, folks, we've saved the best for last. Get ready for the most visually stunning DIY shotgun shell. Dragon's Breath. These shells are all about unleashing a fiery inferno upon your target. We're talking a torrent of flames, shooting out of the barrel like a dragon's breath. Imagine the sheer awe of seeing a target engulfed in a fiery blaze. It's like something out of a fantasy movie, but with real-world firepower. Now, creating dragon's breath shells involves packing the shell with a special incendiary mixture. This mixture ignites upon firing, creating that spectacular jet of fire. But let me tell you, the results are pure visual poetry. It's like wielding the power of a mythical beast, turning your shotgun into a flamethrower of awesomeness. Don't forget to like, comment and share this video if you found it interesting. And, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and follow us for more explosive content. Thanks for watching. Remember, handling firearms and ammunition requires knowledge and responsibility. Stay safe and informed. Don't forget to like, comment and share this video if you found it interesting. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and follow us for more explosive content.